Hello, I'm Sean with Backflow Supply out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Today I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about the Midwest 845 test kit. Many of you are familiar with this kit as you've used it in backflow training and certification classes. Others of you have the kit already, or it's been handed down to you from somebody else and you're wondering what it looked like when it was brand new. So today I just wanted to go through opening up one of these kits and show you what it looks like, and maybe answer some questions you might have about it. Use my Backflow Supply logoed knife. So it comes in this rugged carrying case, has these two compartments on the top for you to be able to store your fittings, and it does come with a set of standard adapters straight from the factory. Some 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 3/4 inch bushings, a set of 3 of each of those. Inside the case it comes with foam on the top and the bottom to hold the gauge securely in place. Smell that new kit smell. They don't smell like this when they come in for calibration, I guarantee that. And then you've got the gauge itself. This one's the 5-valve kit, which means that it has 5 valves. It's got the high bleed, the low bleed, the low valve, the high valve, and the vent valve. They make this test kit in a 3-valve and a 2-valve configuration as well, but this is the most requested one, so this is the one I'm going to talk about. Now these valves are color coded to match the hoses, as well as their needle valves. And they have replaceable seats in there, and it only requires these to be finger tight. If you find over time that you need to start turning them harder and harder to get it to shut off, that's an indication that you need to replace those seats. And you can do that yourself in the field if you want to order the seats from us, or you can just have us look at them when you send it in for calibration. It also comes with a line pressure gauge to help you just know what's going on in the system. The gauge is a 0 to 15, and it's broken down into easy to read increments. It comes with a carrying strap that you can hang it over a pipe around your neck or over your shoulder to help keep it secure as you're testing so you don't accidentally drop it. It also comes with about 5 feet of bleed tubing, and I've seen people add extra length to this, cut it off, and just put weights down here on the end to keep it from flapping around as they use it. But it has a tube coming off the high bleed and the low bleed, but they're teed together in the front, so you just have to worry about this one tube. And that's the gauge itself. I mentioned that they've got color-coded hoses, and these are about 5 feet, but they have inline filters. And I want to point that out to you because this is a huge benefit to help preserve your gauge. And if you'll notice on the outside of the housing, it has the word gauge stamped into it with an arrow pointing to this end. This is the end that should be hooked to your gauge. This is the end that should be hooked to your backflow assembly that you're testing. Many of the kits that come in for calibration have these hoses still attached to their gauge, and they've got them hooked up backwards. And the problem with that is these are cone-shaped filters. And when they're hooked up backwards, that means all of the debris that you're filtering is getting caught in the cone shape of the filter, and it makes it very difficult to get it out or even to clean it. If you put the hoses on correctly, then all that debris collects on the outside of the cone shape, and you can easily undo these filter housings, pull the filters out, clean them off with a brush, and maybe soak them in a cleaner of some sort. You can also just replace the filters as needed, or have that looked at as well when you're sending it in for calibration. I want to point out also that this test kit comes calibrated from the factory, and they put that literature up here in the top of the case underneath the foam. So straight from the factory it's calibrated, and you get a certificate for that. There's some cells literature which shows you some different things they offer, such as quick connect test fittings, bleed off assembly, a vertical tube kit, or a sight kit tube if that's how you know it by. And you can also replace the carrying case if yours is getting beat up too bad or it just smells too funky to even open. And then there's some laminated testing procedures. I would encourage you to look through these and see how they compare to the procedures you learned in your testing class when you got certified, and just make sure that they're the same procedures. But those are there maybe as a backup for you. And then the last thing that I think is a huge benefit on these Midwest test kits is that they offer a 5-year warranty. And warranties are from the date that it's built, not the date you walk out the door with it. But it's definitely a feature or a added benefit when you're looking at purchasing a test kit. I don't know of any other kit that offers a 5-year warranty, so that's something to consider as well. That's pretty much the 845 test kit. If you have any questions, I'd encourage you to put those down in the comments below, or feel free to call me or email me or contact me through my webpage. I'd also ask you to click on the subscribe button. These YouTube videos are something new for us, and we'll talk about different things that testers face out in the field and help show you some tools that are out there for you to use, and maybe answer some questions about why is a backflow assembly doing this and what can we do to fix that. I want to thank you for taking your time, these few short minutes to watch this video, and hope you have a good day. Thank you.